Die-hard comic book fans already know that The Boys' showrunners have made vast changes in the Amazon Prime feature. MM's disturbing day-to-day survival, Newman's gender swapping, the Soldier Boy's relationship with Homelander. A lot of deviation has taken place in the show from the source material. Season 3's finale also rules out the comics book's Black Noir clone twist. Finally! So sit back and relax as we talk about the showrunners removing the biggest plot twist in the comics for the show. First and foremost, what was the comic book twist? The Boys on Amazon is a broad adaptation of the comic books by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson, but it also has a lot of creative freedom. That freedom even applies to the story's original finale, as Season 3 has already demonstrated. Black Noir is presented as a silent yet strong hero who hardly ever talks and usually lurks in the shadows, in contrast to his frequently attention-seeking comrades. Black Noir, who at first appears to be an afterthought on the squad, is ultimately revealed to be the comic book series' greatest villain by the end. He kills the Star-Spangled Soup after dropping the shocking revelation that Vought cloned and developed him to take down Homelander, should he ever lose control. The villain's eerie first words are telling Homelander, "I did things," in reference to the horrific crimes blamed on Homelander after removing his mask and revealing himself to be a clone. Secondly, Black Noir's identity in the show. To avoid the storyline twist, The Boys Season 3 revealed that Black Noir is actually a black guy named Irving. He was seen by audiences plotting with Stan Edgar while in Payback, being burned by Soldier Boy in Nicaragua, and backing Homelander devotedly in The Seven. The Boys clearly stated that Black Noir was not a clone lander just from those background details. Nevertheless, Irving's reveal did not entirely nullify the twist. He could have been possibly severely hurt and struggling to breathe, but not left for dead. Black Noir could have easily been kidnapped between The Boys Season 3 and 4 by Vought, who then effortlessly replaced him with a Homelander clone. But thanks to Season 3 finale of The Boys, these loopholes are forever sealed. Next up, the twist is impossible after Season 3. Soldier Boy's unexpected revelation of parenthood may have turned Homelander's world upside down, but it stings far more to know that Black Noir kept this information from him. When Homelander made his superhero debut, as seen in The Boys Presents Diabolical, which the show's creators have acknowledged is canon, Noir was the only ally he had. They have a special bond that contrasts with the cruel leader of the Seven. However, Black Noir's actual and symbolic silence is seen in Homelander's twisted mind as the reason he didn't have a father, because of the stress of growing up in a loveless lab without parents. With one punch to the gut, the patriotic thug kills his best friend without hesitating, followed by a hypothetical situation. Let's hypothetically imagine that Billy Butcher had murdered Black Noir alone in a shady alley without any witnesses. Noir may have been replaced with a Homelander clone by Vought, without anyone noticing. Even Butcher might have believed Noir's injuries had healed. However, because Homelander murders Noir, knowing exactly that his friend is dead, Vought will never be able to introduce a secret clone into the Seven under Black Noir's mask. Additionally, The Boys Season 3 finale confirms Homelander's X-ray vision actually penetrates Noir's mask, proving the Black Noir comic twist is impossible. Even if Vought managed to convince Homelander that his friend had survived the entire disembowelment, the Seven's leader would quickly recognize his own chiseled face peering straight through the mask. The mask would have been zinc-lined and difficult to X-ray from the beginning if the Boys had any desire to adapt Noir's original ending. Fortunately, The Boys is right to ignore Noir's comic twist. In addition to guaranteeing a surprise ending for both comic book readers and TV-only viewers alike by excluding Black Noir's clone twist, The Boys' wise change in direction keeps its villain focus firmly on Homelander. Homelander's wicked journey and the intensity of his conflict with Billy Butcher is somewhat diminished by the revelation that his secret clone did the Seven leader's darkest atrocities. Making Homelander the sole person responsible for everything in the source material makes his rivalry with Butcher much more intriguing. Additionally, a Black Noir who's allergic to almonds and is Snow White-esque works far better for live action than an authentic comic version. Season 3 showed us Noir evolving from a faceless character to a multifaceted, profoundly tragic hero. More significantly, Noir's death amplifies that Homelander has finally turned bad ahead of Season 4. Nobody in the show has any psychological control over Homelander's violent urges now that Stan Edgar, Stormfront, and Black Noir are all out of the picture. And that's just terrifying. Genuinely terrifying. And lastly, drawing parallels between the show and the comics. In a modified version of the comic book plot, Homelander's evil twin in Amazon Prime's feature is a split personality who lives inside his own physique rather than a clone hidden behind a mask. It would be difficult for Amazon's adaptation to fully exclude the Black Noir ending because it's so crucial to the Boys' comic plot. Without having to rewrite Black Noir's backstory completely, the mirror twist twist from Season 3 can replicate that exact "it wasn't me, it was him" moment. Could the show end with Homelander facing off against his other self internally as payback for all the sinister crimes Gollum claimed needed to be done, just as the comics Noir and Homelander battled it out in the end? We can only speculate for now. In other related news, firstly, The Boys college spin-off gets official title. In a behind-the-scenes cast video, the creators revealed the official name of its college-themed spin-off series. Gen V executive producers on the planned spin-off series would include Michelle Vazikas and Becca Butcher, who created the Agent Carter television series. Regarding the plot, the premise follows young adult superheroes as they experience the highs and lows of college life while competing with other students for the best VOD contacts after graduation. The Boys spin-off stars include Jazz Sinclair, Chance Perdomo, London Thor. The spin-off series, which focuses on younger characters, has been compared to Euphoria by recurrent actor Patrick Schwarzenegger. Euphoria with kids shooting up Compound V instead of other drugs? Sounds way better to us. Fans of The Boys will be pleased to learn from the cast hints that Gen V will maintain the same obscene and violent tone of the original show. The announcement was made 1 week after the Season 3 finale came out. Although the release date of Gen V is not yet known, it seems like fans have a lot to look forward to. We have a feeling the spin-off might surpass the original series. Guess we'll have to wait to find out. Up next, Season 4 will be about sons following Ryan's final twist. While pushing Ryan away is Butcher's way of protecting him, it eventually results in Ryan returning to his father's arms. The encounter with Soldier Boy in Season 3 of The Boys finished with Ryan deciding to leave with his biological father rather than his potential father figure, contrasting sharply with the Season 2 finale. In the final episode of Season 3, Homelander introduces Ryan to the rest of the world. Kripke discussed what the Season 3 conclusion of The Boys means for Homelander, Ryan, and Butcher in an interview with Collider. The stakes going into Season 4 could not be higher because Ryan's morals are on the line, and the showrunner hinted that this season would pivot to leverage the twist from the Season 3 finale and switch the focus from fathers to sons. The Prime Video series invokes the proverb "absolute power corrupts absolutely" through the use of the superhero concept as a catalyst. Butcher discusses how the drug and its power bring out the worst in people as the characters experiment with Compound V24. The power has been passed down to Ryan, and if he embraces Homelander's influence, he might learn to appreciate it more than anything else. If Kripke's remarks are any indication, Ryan will have a lot to say over who he plays catch with in Season 4. It's safe to say that Ryan reminds us of the kid from Brightburn. And lastly, Suicide Squad KTJL could be the closest thing to The Boys game. The Boys may not have an official video game adaptation, but Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, a forthcoming Akimverse title, may be the closest thing. Midway through 2021, there were rumors of The Boys video game, but nothing more has been revealed yet. Players will have the opportunity to battle strong superheroes in the game, which at least mimics the main conflicts in The Boys. Suicide Squad KTJL might ruin the Akimverse if it delivers the same high stakes and unexpected fatalities that fans of The Boys have grown accustomed to. But it can at least end on a high note if the game is as exciting as Amazon Prime's brutal superhero epic saga. That's all for this video. What do you think about The Boys finally ruling out the Black Noir twist? Let us know in the comments below, and remember, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content in the future. Thanks for watching. See you next time.